Test 1, 2. Hello. The video and sound is working. Hello. So now I think it is actually live. Oh, I gotta tweet this out. How do I share? Share. Oh, why is the font so tiny in this window? Let me. I can chat. Give me one. Hi, everyone. How's everyone on this beautiful Wednesday, or if you're other side of the world, Thursday? Okay. So, all right. And Craig Lilly, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, thank you for being the first member of the channel. I actually just set up the membership for the channel just so that we can get emotes and loyalty badges and stuff going on. So if anyone was interested in that, you can see a little join button. I think the cheapest one is $1. So yeah, I try to make it as affordable as possible, but then there's different tiers depending on if people want to help out the channel more. But let's see. Yes, you have to pay. Okay, so give me one. Whoops. Oh, the alerts is working, I think. Matthew or Math2, thank you for becoming a member. How was the alert sound, by the way? Was that right volume? Was it too loud? Too quiet? Let me know. Oh, I'm supposed to tweet something out? How was the alert? Okay. It's a bit echoed. I think it's echoed because that alert played through my computer as well as your guys's. So I need to. Oh man. Okay. Thanks for becoming a member, JR. Okay, let me try to figure this out because my desktop audio is playing same time. Because I'm trying to play. Man, Stream Beats isn't even working right now. YouTube is being weird, so I'm gonna disable my desktop audio now. And then yeah, you guys get the emotes and stuff. But while the stream is still starting up, let me show you how do I. Here we go. Okay, so these are the badges and emotes at the moment. I'm actually limited to 4 emotes. Actually, I think I can go up to 5 now because depending on how many members you have, you can have a certain amount of emotes. But yeah, these are the membership badges for like 1 month, 2 months, and then up to 6 months. So it's bronze, silver, gold, and then ultra green. And then I'll get more emotes made. And then I want to look and see if YouTube has animated emotes because I'd be down to get those too if those work out. But yeah, this is totally an optional thing. Membership is just like Twitch subs. So if you can help out, that'd be great. But if not, then you can still watch the stream for free and everything. So no worries about that. But yeah. So mute it on the stream elements page. Oh, good point, Chris. How do I do that? Audio and okay. There we go. Thank you. Trying to get some music going, but my YouTube is like buffering so badly right now. Whoa. Thank you for the upgraded membership, Craig. I really do appreciate that because that's $5 a month, so not an insignificant amount. Okay, so what are we gonna be doing today? As you can see in the title, it says that we are doing DIY stuff and then also like deal hunting and all. The DIY I'm really excited to do because I've been wanting to do this, but I have been holding off a little bit on it. And I got the things for the DIY right there. We're going to be building basically a background board. But before we get started on that, I'm just going to chill for the next few minutes, let people come into the stream and all of that. So, and then also, yeah, aside from that, how's everyone else doing? Like YouTube is actually working now. Nope, it's buffering. Okay. Apocalyptic asks, can you help me have a used? I got a used PC. You got a used PC with an RTX 3070 and a 3900X? For $1,400, I'd say that is a very good deal. Very good deal, Apocalyptic. Streamblades is on Spotify too, yeah. Yeah, that's a very good deal right now. That 3070 is worth more, is about half the price because they're going for 700 plus, so that's about half the price of the build. But then you have all the other stuff into it. I would say the 16 gigabytes of RAM in comparison to the rest of them it's a little low. You'll probably be fine gaming, but if you up that to 32 gigs, it would be more in line, I think, with the 3900X and 3070. But rubber band modding your keyboard. What is a rubber band mod? Is that, I'm thinking O-rings, but I'm not sure if those are the same things. Because the O-rings are tiny little like rubber rings that you put on press bottoming out, but I'm not sure if I'm familiar with rubber band modding. Okay, when is the next LAN party video coming out? Oh yeah, so if we go to browser scene, if we go to the channel right now, so I uploaded a video earlier today. It is the lead up to the LAN party video, which I'm trying to release either on Friday or Saturday. I still have a lot of editing to do, but the prep video is out. So if you want to watch that, in this video, like I'm cooking curry, showing some censored nips. There's what else is going on? I show you what I pack for the LAN party. Yeah, so definitely, if you guys could watch this video, that'd be great. And then the full LAN is going to be out hopefully in a few days. Well, yeah, the Z390 should be fine with the RTX 3070 Ti. I wouldn't worry too much about PCI Express 3.0 and 4.0, even if you have like a higher end graphics card. Hey, what's up, AJ? Thanks for tuning into the stream. Hope you're doing well as well. There's a steamy shower scene. That's true. It is very brief. I didn't make it that long of a scene. Here it is. Oh, yeah. So there's some shower footage. Let's see. So yeah, definitely here. Let me share that. Feel free to run into in the background because these videos usually don't get the same viewership as like the tech specific videos. This is just for like the niche crowd that love the LAN stuff. Okay, so I do not have a Discord, Aspire. That's just something that I don't think I would be able to maintain, and more often than not, I hear more horror stories about people's Discords becoming like toxic or being like wastelands, like barren wastelands of Discord servers that eventually become abandoned. So I never really had an interest in that. I do most of my interaction with people through Twitter and YouTube, and I think it's been fine. Though if the community like the community here grows through the stream more and there's like a higher demand for it, I could think about opening a Discord server. But you would have to have really good mods and stuff in place before doing that on it to succeed. If anything, I know of more creators who have talked about stopping their Discord servers and saying it's like the best decision made more than creating new ones. The current specs of my PC I'm running right now is RTX 2060, and I do have a 3900X in it right now because I had to swap my 5600X out to do a video, but I'm going to put the 5600X afterwards. So I would have a Ryzen 5 5600X, 32 gigabytes of RAM at 3600 megahertz, and then RTX 2060. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Rubber band mods for the stabilizers. You have a 1650 and i5. I want to switch to a very small case to travel, big enough to hold 20 series graphics card. I like the Lynnwood T here. We'll look for. I like this case, the Lynnwood TU150. When you say small, I'm assuming you mean ITX. This could hold. It held the RTX. What do you said you have? A 20 series graphics card? Yeah, I mean this could hold pretty close to full size graphics cards. So I would suggest this one if you have an ITX case. If you have a micro ATX case, off the top of my head, the Corsair Carbide. Which one's the new one? No. Corsair Carbide 280X, I think. This one supports micro ATX cases and it's pretty small. So it does have tempered glass though, so the cooling isn't as good, but it doesn't seem like you have that powerful of parts. All right, so the stream is gonna be. So what I'm gonna try to do for every stream now is have some kind of project I'm working on. This week we're gonna be working on a background board for my video related stuff. And then next week, I'm going to try to do a PC related stuff like building or cleaning a PC that will be in a video eventually. So let's see. So we're going to be doing this, and I'm going to try to look at chat as much as possible, but definitely converse amongst yourselves. Because as I'm doing this project, I'll only be able to check over at the screen every so often. So we're gonna go to room scene. So, you guys have noticed in the videos, I've been doing a lot of stuff when I like show B-roll. I show it like so, like overhead view. So I'm trying to get a better backdrop for that. So what I'm gonna be doing is DIY crafts project. But essentially, this cost me, I think, like $30 for all the materials. So this is a medium density fiberboard, 1/2 inch, 2 foot by 4 foot. It's gonna be plenty of space to cover, especially when I do like a zoom in. It'll cover the entire camera screen for when I do my B-roll shot. But essentially, I'm gonna be putting these wooden vinyls on it. They're like vinyl wraps that people usually put on wallpaper, or they usually put on like the countertops or table stuff too. I want my setup to be portable, so I'm going to be applying these to it and putting some of these rubber feet. Oh man, that is totally blown out. And this is like some little rubber feet I'm going to put onto it so that it doesn't slide around. So hopefully that helped me up my B-roll game. But let's see. Yeah, I'll show the test bench. So yeah, in the future, I'll probably have either like use this view when I'm working on PC parts, and then yeah, make the stream more enjoyable than just like one camera. But let's see. All right, let's take a look at the chat real quick. I hope I got enough for coverage on this. But the price of this particle board was like 16 bucks or so. These were about $6 a piece, and then the rubber feet are just something I just had on hand. So yeah, I think the price comes out to around 30 bucks, and I'll have two-sided, two different colors. Hey, thanks for the $2 dono, Chris. Oh no, wait, did the Spitfire alert come on? I didn't see it on the OBS up top. Need part 2 to land vid, yeah. What's up, Zinc FPS? Oh, what does NOAB stand for? Yes, it stands for Nerd on the Budget. Okay, I'm gonna do the brown paper first. So hopefully I don't mess this up and have like bubbles or like do it really badly. Is there a Twitch? No, so there is no Twitch just because I never really got into the whole Twitch thing. Like aside from going there to support my other creator friends that stream there, I've never like really used it. So I don't know. I wanted to stream on something that I use and that I enjoy watching more on. And like I really like it when people stream on YouTube. I find it way more convenient when I'm watching on my phone and things like that. Also the ads. My goodness, the Twitch ads. The biggest annoyance for me on Twitch is when you go to a channel or go to someone's channel on Twitch, and you get hit with like a 30-second ad that is unskippable, which I don't believe like I've never run into that on YouTube streams, or I don't think my stream has like that long of unskippable ads. But to have 30 seconds during a live event, oh, and also Twitch at the moment doesn't let you rewind. So if you miss something on stream, if it's not clipped, then you can't like rewind and see what you missed. Whereas on YouTube, you can just kind of skip back and, rebuffer it and stuff like that. So I don't know. It just feels like Twitch has been around the longest and it's on top, but how are you missing key features like that? So I don't know. I personally just like YouTube streams a lot more. Twitch ads are absolutely insufferable. Yeah, I know, right? Like there's nothing more that I hate than I find out someone's streaming and then, it's on Twitch. So then I go over there to try to not miss anything. And then I'm fed a like 30-second ad and I miss whatever is going on. So, hey, what's up, Philip Tran? Welcome to the stream. There's an account that says it's yours. You finna build a keyboard soon? So this is my keyboard at the moment. I didn't build it. I just switched the keycaps and I lubed the switches. That's about it. But yeah, I think I do want to build a keyboard soon. I was actually talking to Tech by Matt about that recently. He's gonna do a keyboard video soon, and he was letting me know about like all the different budget options he was finding. So I was thinking about following suit as in a little bit on the keyboard stuff, but I have a bunch of PC stuff I have to get to first. Like the backlog of videos. This is nice that it has this grid. Alright, I'm gonna give myself one extra square so that I don't mess up. Do I even have scissors? I might just have to cut this. Yeah, I'll do cut this with. Let's see. That many ads on a live stream? That's crazy. Let's see. Oh, and they always feature favorite streamers? Yeah, that's true, but to be fair, I don't even know what YouTube does to promote streamers. Like, so no, like I'm not sure if the like discoverability is that much better over here. Do wait, you were watching on a 2009 Dell laptop? What operating system is that even running? ABD fans have some good keyboard kits. Okay, yeah. So I think we were looking at AliExpress when I was talking to Tech by Matt about it, and yeah, the keyboard kits basically has almost everything except for like switches and maybe caps. And it's like $60 or something. So you can easily build like a $100 to $150 budget custom keyboard. Cooking stream when? Oh man, that would be fun to do a cooking stream, but I don't know if people would be interested in that at all. Plus, I would have to use the kitchen, and then Melissa might walk into the screen and expose her face, so I don't know about that. So, I'm gonna actually bring this far away. But yeah, is that like, yeah, so this is basically a vinyl, the vinyl wrap, essentially. So I want to get this like perfectly aligned to the edges, but because it's not wide enough, I need to make sure the pattern on top, I can get it to match. So let me see where that will be. I guess it doesn't matter, I already cut the thing, so if I can't get it to match, then... Hey, thank you for the $1 donation, Andrew. Oh, and then, by the way, I do have to give a huge shout out to, which I think I mentioned earlier, but since there's probably more people on now, I do have to give a huge shout out to Chris from Coalition Gaming, because he's the one who helped me set up all the stream alerts and donation stuff, so huge thanks to him. I think he's driving home from work right now, just in the chat earlier. Where's the lines for this? This puzzle piece is not... Oh, I see. There's no vertical line, so I can just do it however. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to apply the bottom piece, and we'll see. So putting this on, I gotta be very careful. The vinyl is just gonna be used for a backdrop, Philip, for videos. So I can have a nicer background for B-roll. Down. I want to get it perfectly up to the... The good thing about... Oh, is this not gonna stick? Did I just mess up? Actually, no, it's sticking decently. Supposed to have a credit card. I don't have one of those, but I do have one of these Home Depot floor samples, so I can use this to flatten it out. Flip the side upside down. What are we wrapping? We're just wrapping a... Think of it like a cutting board almost, except I guess it's called like a backdrop or a background board or product B-rolls. So that when you put stuff on it, it looks a lot nicer. Especially when it's zoomed in too. Not when you see all this crap on the side, but when it's zoomed in, it'll look a lot nicer. You're being treated, yes, a video and a live stream on the same day. Not a very common occurrence. I usually don't upload in the middle of the week, but it's the LAN party video, so that's how those go. Okay. So this thing actually doesn't... It gives you some flexibility to pull up and reapply. So let me... Dude, have you seen like people wrap entire cars with vinyl? That is crazy. Like there's like complex curvature shapes and stuff like that. I always find those videos fascinating. Getting these bubbles out. I think it's aligning the other part of the board that's going to be difficult. Oh no, I did not see your question about the 650 PC. When Cran, can you repeat it or you focus? Okay, that's pretty much good. Yeah, the soapy water thing for the cars definitely makes it so that you can like readjust and stuff. What PC do you recommend for $650? Honestly, I really like the APU, the 5600G. Like, I think what I like the most about it is how easily accessible it is. Yeah, it's integrated graphics. So that would be one of the newer videos that I've released. So I know it's integrated graphics. Everyone moans and groans about it, but everything else about that build, once you can find a graphics card, once you save up more money or, you know, the market returns, it's essentially a slightly weaker 5600X and everything in the build will be up to date. Or you can go and build like an older system using like previous gen parts and then kind of, you know, be stuck with old stuff, older things, which have no upgrade path. So it's really up to you how you want to approach it, but yeah, I don't need this entire length. I can grab a pair of scissors. I only need 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Okay. Yeah, so Robert is correct. The profession that I work in is I'm an engineer, structural engineer for aerospace stuff. You found a 980 Ti for $200 is a really good price. That seems almost too good to be true, actually. So, give me 1 second. I need to grab a scissors. Four squares, it looks like, for the bottom. Hey, what's up, RG? Yep. You like my wall decorations? Thank you. Oh, this is like the end of the roll that's like extra rolled up. Jeez. speaking of the Cooler Master NR200, I actually have one sitting over here. I just bought it for $65 with a $10 mail-in rebate, so that'll be fun to build in. That actually is going to be next week's video. Are we building an ITX build in that case? So, yeah. I'm gonna have to come back and spray some adhesive spray onto this to make it stick better, because the particle board, it's not a nice smooth surface. It's kind of porous, so it's not gripping too much right now. Weld a handle on it, please. Oh, on the NR200, I was thinking about drilling it and then using like some like drawer handles from Home Depot, you know, for cabinets and stuff. I was thinking about doing that, so we'll see. It would have to be reinforced though, because if it's just into the thin sheet metal of the case, it'll definitely deflect. So you would want plates maybe on both sides of it, where at the attach point, so you have like a hard point. Okay, so this is the difficult part now. I gotta somehow line this up, and I'm not sure where that actually happens. Let me see. I don't even know how noticeable this would be if I didn't line it up perfectly. Where is the point at which this pattern repeats itself? I think right here. Yep, I found it. Okay. Wait, Robert, remind me again. What do you? Hey, Martin and Jan are in the chat as well. Martin, White Augustin, and Jan are Man Karate. That's Jan and Martin from Land Party Stories. What is up, y'all? All right, Kryptonic HD has a serious question. How do you all feel about the i3-10100F? Oh yeah, it's great. I don't know why people wouldn't like the Intel i3s. They're like $100 or less, and they have solid 4-core 8-thread performance. There's nothing that's not to like about it, except if you're an AMD fanboy that just hates on Intel no matter what. Then that's probably why people have issues with it. But otherwise, there's no real issues with it for the price it comes in at. All right, I'm gonna try to get this seam as perfect as possible so that you can't see. And I'll zoom in a bit to show you how it looks up close. But can you tell there's even a seam right here? Hopefully not. You're looking for a Ryzen 3600 CPU? Those are kind of expensive for how old they are. Like if you look on Amazon right now, I don't think those are going for much less than $200. If you can even find it for that much. Neuroscience, dude, that's crazy. What? How is neuroscience not a Chad degree? I think that's even more impressive than engineering. Okay, so, oh no. Where's the seam? Right. Yeah, so there. Oh man, I can't even find the seam. Yeah, so seam is right here, but I don't think it's. I can barely see it. So I think that means this is a success. Yeah, grad school. Yeah, engineering and computer science and programming in general. High starting salaries for only 4-year degree. That is the nice thing about it. Jobs are very high demand. Or, okay, so yeah, this is gonna be used for boom. All right, for the CPU, we're using this NZXT plushie. It's purple. It's roughly what 6x6. Depth is yeah. So this is how I do my B-roll shots for build videos, trying to show parts and stuff. So this is one side of it. Yeah. So the seam. Let me try to. I have to feel for it. The seam I think is like right. It's right below this horizontal line, so it actually worked out pretty well. So now I just got to trim the sides. Let me zoom back out. Yeah, so there's the board. Portable. I have to trim the edges, which I might have to do later because I don't think I have enough space. We'll do the other side now. But yeah, there's one side of it right there. Then this is gonna be dual-sided, so it's dual purpose. And have the other side as well. It's gonna be this gray wood. I should probably. I know this isn't as useful for a lot of people. I think only like the content creators or maybe photographers might care about this, but hopefully this is just fun to just watch while we talk about tech as well. How do you have your camera mounted? Oh yeah, so let me. The camera. Oh, this thing. Okay, so camera's actually mounted. Let me hide this. It's mounted on a monitor arm that I built. So here's the monitor arm. It's pretty sturdy. Well, I mean, like it doesn't look like it's sturdy like right now when I'm hitting it like this, but it's a lot sturdier than like this, like something like this, which is a. Oh my goodness! You guys hear that? The cats tripped the alarm. Give me 1 second. Let me mute. Okay. Yeah. So I actually don't have a cutting mat. But I do have this cardboard. But yeah, so that's the arm setup. Let me see test bench. Yeah, here we go. So let me fix this again since I got alignment. Cats are making it right. Yeah, they ran so fast as soon as the alarm went off. But all right, let me trim this. I need to get like a big cutting mat for projects like this. cut on the cardboard now. Yeah. I need one of those memory mats that, or one of those mats that you do arts and crafts on. And when you cut it, it re-heals itself. This top one is gonna be a long cut. So let me see if I can get this. Boom, cuts super nice and clean. Let me rotate. Definitely not. If anything, Kryptonic or Luis, sometimes people with the higher end machines, like they just have all the money in the world to buy the nicest stuff, but they don't necessarily take care of it. Especially if they're not into the computers, if they just use it as a tool. Those are usually the type of people who don't clean their PCs. Which is very similar to, you know, what I would do to other things I'm not as interested in but use as tools. Like my car, I use that to get from point A to point B. So I don't wash it. I vacuum the interior every once in a while only, but I don't keep my car as pristine as I would, say, my computer. So just, you know, different hobbies and different interests. If I can get this thing on my finger. Yeah, I do plan on picking up a Gamer's Nexus mod mat. Those are $100 though, because I would get the 2x4. So that would be at some other point in time. Not right now, just because I recently spent on a bunch of merch to help support other content creator friends. So I have a list of stuff that I need to buy. Like different merch stuff. Which, speaking of merch, I am working on some merch. Hopefully, at the beginning of next year, I could announce it. The most difficult part about merch is the quality, though. Like, I don't know, I bought stuff from Teespring and from other creators, and the quality is just not that good for the print. So, I'm finalizing a design for a shirt right now, but I also need to find someone who can print it in a high quality, because I don't want to be selling merch that the screen print disintegrates after like one wash. All right, there we go. We've completely trimmed it. It's Seattle, washing is pointless. I mean, you say that, but cars can get really dirty up here because of how much like mud and slush from the rain there can be. But yeah, all right, here's the completed board with all the trimmed sides. I can't even find the seam. Wait. Yeah, it's right here. Seam is right here. So, all right, we got one side done. How are we doing on time? Okay, so once I do the other side, we can get to deal hunting and talking about if you guys have any questions or anything like that. We can discuss as a group. Yeah, so no, I haven't bought it yet. So it's on a list. I have a queue of things of merch I need to buy from people. Craft Computing mug or the pint glass is on the list, among some other creators too. Nah, Dave, I don't like beer either. I can't drink beer. It just does not taste good to me. So yeah, okay, so question for you all. Nope, not that one. Actually, this one works. Yeah. So this isn't focus. So for merch, let me know who has the best merch from all the content creators that you've bought. So let me show you an example. So all right, so I do have some, like, I haven't just been sleeping and being completely lazy on the whole merch thing. So I've actually contacted like factories overseas to get merch made. You may have seen me wearing this hoodie on streams before, so this was one of them. This is an old design though. We're not going with this. I'm redoing the design from the ground up. But so I mean, I've gotten multiple pieces of merch made one off, but the quality just wasn't up to my standards. So here's like some of it, and then I believe this is a spread shop or a Teespring shirt, but I was doing like color testing and stuff like that. But if you look at the quality, not that good in terms of, see how on the solid parts, kind of, I wouldn't say patchy. See how not like nice and solid. This, I think it's only been washed one time. It looks like this right now. So yeah, I can't be having this on merch if I drop some merch. I need to find a printer who, when they do screen printing, it's actually good. That's my biggest concern. That. Oh, sorry. Turn the gain knob down. Healthy Gamer. Oh yeah, that's Dr. K, right? Healthy Gamer. I need to look into that then. Whoever makes Hynix's sweater, I actually have a Hynix sweater as well, and those are pretty nice. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Oh, this thing just keeps on rolling up. Come on, stop. It's even moving the knife. Come on. I don't have anything heavy to put down. $5 centimeter line, 55 centimeters. You doing another board? It's the same board. It's the other side. So it's gonna be a two-sided board. 2 for the price of 1. I mean, why not? I already bought the board. This vinyl stuff is like $6 a piece. It's so cheap. May as well get 2 colors for 1 board. Yeah, basically I'm making backdrops. You should make mouse pads. Oh, so yeah, I definitely want to make a desk mat as well. The design that I have, for the shirt and hoodies that I'm working on now, I don't think it'll work for that, but I will be looking into desk mats because I'm a fan of desk mats. I actually bought like 6 or 7 of them recently. Oh, that I do need to unbox at some point, so maybe in one of the streams. But yeah. I don't know about an artisan keycap. I don't even know how to go about getting those commissioned or made. Is it usually just like factories over in China or something? I would think for someone my size, I would have to go that route. Why is this one so springy? Like, I can barely get it. Okay, I need something heavy. This is heavy enough. You guys recognize this cooler, right? Vitru V5. This is gonna be an upcoming build, but let's see if this can hold this down. I'm waiting to see NOAB cover the sides. What did I just trim? I'm working with the wrong piece, that's why. Paul and Kyle's awesome hardware, plus they're really good quality. Okay, Gamers Nexus, yeah. So, I think, so Gamers Nexus, I know that they're really sticklers about their quality. I think they They don't do direct to print to order shirts though. And it's because they're a big enough channel that they can have someone handle merch, I think. So that's the issue. Sorry, I should have specified what is the best print to order t-shirts. So that's like Spreadshop, Teespring, stuff like that you have bought from. Because I don't think I can handle having to buy like 500 shirts at a time from like a manufacturer and then shipping it out myself. So yeah, I did see Dave 2D's teal build, Robert. The fact he said that the panel fit at the end there, but I'm not sure if it actually did. It looked like it was still popping a little bit open on the side because the cooler was too tall. But yeah, Dave, even though he's not a computer related channel per se, he's more of laptops. Desktop PCs, I still enjoy that video a lot. His videos are just so clean. Like, he's my role model. Dave 2D is my role model. And I think he's like 40 years old. It's crazy. You got any PC laying around? You want to become a streamer? Yeah, you have the worst PC as Intel GPU. I do not have any PC laying around for trade for that at the moment. Any of the ones I do have, I have planned videos coming up for them. Unfortunately, no. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I was thinking, couldn't he take usually those coolers, you can take like the top plate off. It's not like he has a window anyways. Like, he can just take the top portion of the cooler off maybe and make it fit. He only needed like a couple of millimeters, it looked like. This working with vinyl is a pain. You like, so Chris, remember I showed you the design of what the merch is gonna look like? It's gonna be multicolor with a lot of solid areas compared to like a typical like emblem or logo type shirt. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. Like, when there's like kind of like my shirt right now, like if you look at like this type of a design on a shirt, there's a lot more color to be filled in as opposed to say something that's just like only lettering or like a simpler logo design. The merch that I'm working on right now, it's going to be similar to this. It's going to be like an illustration type of shirt. So that's where the print quality is very important. So that's what I need to figure out. So I might check out Stream Elements and get a sample print there and see, but a lot of the direct to ship ones, it's just they don't have the resources to do the screen prints legit. So I think most of them do like the print, just like a printer style. So yeah, that'll be something I need to figure out. Then it won't be perfectly teal. You can spray paint. You can spray paint it. Or something. Yeah. So, I actually do like graphic tees, but for the most part, I wear plain tees. I wore a graphic tee today because I actually wanted to talk about the merch. So I was like, oh, let's put this on so it could also be a talking point in the stream. What is going on up here? What are these waves? I'm just trying to line it up at the bottom for the most part. Stream Elements just introduced buying your own item at cost. Free to open. Yeah, definitely. I need to check out a sample from them once I finalize the design, which I'm super stoked about. Top left corner, yeah, I'm gonna lift this entire thing and realign it. I just need to get this stuff off because it's rolling really badly. Do you wear plain tees like me, or do you wear like collared shirts or something? Oh, I just felt a big wrinkle. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Zach? Zach-a-hack? One second. Babe, are you up there? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was you or the cats. Plain tees, always black or gray. That's solid. The only thing about black I don't like is the white lint that can get on it. Air FN loves the vids. They're entertaining. Thank you for watching. And thanks for the kind words. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Jeez. Well, looks like... Look at that. At least it's on the edge, though. I'm not going to record to the edge, but oh my goodness. Why? Why did I do that? Alright, this is for the most part flat, though. Hello, what are you doing? I'm making backgrounds for B-roll for videos. So this is a board that is going to have a nicer background than a plain black table I can record these top views on. Hey, thanks for the donation, Alex. You traded a 3700X plus motherboard for a 5700 XT. Was it worth? 5700 XT. Those are actually very expensive right now. So your 3700X and motherboard were, I don't know what motherboard it is, but I would say in a used condition it's worth maybe $400. So 400 to maybe 450, and I think 5700 XTs are well worth way more than that for the miners, anyways. For the card itself, I mean, I think right now that's solid performance for how much you paid, but it could be better if you're able to sell that for, I don't know, $600-700 and then get an even better graphics card if you can find one. So, smooth out the smush part. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Arian Runta, why are my views falling? I'm actually not sure because I've been posting pretty consistently for the last, I don't know, few months. And people are telling me that they're just not getting my videos in their feeds and stuff like that. And I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Like videos like the cockroach PC, right now it's sitting at like only 12,000 views. I don't know why something with that topic would get that low of views, especially since, like, if you look at, let's say, Greg Salazar, like, he does the PC deep cleaning stuff. My video was not that different in terms of, like, showing a PC, how dirty it is, cleaning it up, and, like, troubleshooting it. But he's getting, like, tons of views, right? That's more expected for the channel size. So stuff like that. I think my APU build should have gotten more views because it showed something that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's the PC market. Like, people can't buy parts right now, so they're mad. So I did the APU build, which is easily accessible and has very good price to performance. But that also was not pushed. So I don't know. Something's up with the YouTube algorithm, I think. All I can do is keep posting videos and hope I get kicked back into it. But I'm very well aware of it. I'm not the only channel that's kind of facing that right now. Like, tons of other channels are also seeing, like, a decline in viewership, even though they haven't changed their content up. Because it was nasty. I mean, I guess, but when you say that a lot of Greg's videos, like, with the very dirty PCs are somewhat nasty too, I don't think people are just not watching it because it's not nasty. Because it's nasty, I mean. So... yeah, I mean, the algorithm is definitely a very real thing. And once you get kicked out of it, you better fight real hard to try to get back in. Yeah. Chris. Yeah, and then I think Chris can agree with me that the algorithm sucks. PC content is not really dying, though, I would say, Harji, because if you look at channels like Toasty Bros, they do similar content. All of their stuff is still getting pretty decent views. Like if you look at 24-hour views, like after the first day they drop something, they're still getting, and they're still doing builds with like cards that people can't even get, and they're still getting good views. So yeah, I don't take that explanation of, oh, it's because people can't build PCs right now. I think it's definitely algorithm related. Oh, this is the one that had the seam on that side. Okay. You got to start saying smash that like button. Yeah, that's something that I never really liked doing, saying or asking for hitting the like button and stuff. But as you can see in the newest video, I got one of those overlays that, you know, I'm not saying it, but the thing pops up to remind people to subscribe, like, and hit bell notification. So I don't know. We'll see if that works or not. Yeah, no, Greg he definitely found the perfect formula for success, because it's something that he can help other people with, as well as make interesting content. Yeah, that's like the ideal situation to be in. More red arrows in the thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes the red arrows just don't make sense, though. So I don't just put it just for the sake of putting it. Hey, Alex, thanks for the donation again. It was oh, okay, wait. Oh, HP Omen OEM motherboard. Okay, so that's not, I would imagine that's not too great of a motherboard. And then a 5600 Red Devil. Oh, the Red Devil, those were the really good power color cards. I think that's their top end one, right? It's even higher than, like, I think Hellhound is like the mid range, but yeah, the Red Devil, I think that's their like flagship model. Alright, this one I actually have to line up because of these vertical seams, or these vertical designs. Crap. Yeah, 5700 XT, that is like what I saw was the highest demanded card, because it was cheaper than the new 6000 series, but the hash rates were really good. Ah, crap. This one's a lot harder to line up. Your specs are i7 4790. That's not a bad CPU. You just need to pair a graphics card with it and get off of that integrated graphics. So I would suggest you try to just pick up like a $200 graphics card, wherever you could get. There'll be a huge change from playing on integrated graphics. This isn't gonna line up, dang it. I don't know why this is stretched out so much. Debauer is pulling dead graphics cards out of rivers and making them work. Wait, seriously? I did not see that. And you're saying, has he done this multiple times, or is this a one-time thing that he did? Too many PC channels and 90% are crap, and by the time you have sifted through the clickbait and poor audio, you don't feel like searching. That That's why your channel, because you don't clickbait. Because I don't clickbait. Yeah, I mean, I would say, let's say David does tech stuff. I would say he's not clickbaity, but he's doing very well right now, and he's doing stuff on like pre-built PCs that are like very expensive and are overpriced because of the GPU market right now, and he's doing fine. So I think I just need to get into the good graces of the algorithm. I saw it full of mud. Did he do a what's it called, an ultrasonic cleaner on that? Did DeBauer do it? Oh wow, that actually came out perfectly. The seam like fell right into place. Okay, so now I gotta be very careful pushing the air bubbles out. But you don't. Okay, if you don't have a good power supply, you should pick up a good one. Which I don't know where you're from, but if you're from the U.S., decent power supplies can be found for like $60. Oh, okay, got it. So he's helping people who lost stuff in the landslide. Wow, so they're actually finding graphics cards that got caught in it. That's actually really cool. The Zoomer crowd, maybe it's his YouTube shorts or something. A Zoomer is basically a word for the younger crowd because there's boomers and Zoomers. Boomers are older people. I don't even know what the age range is supposed to be for Zoomers versus boomers. Am I considered a boomer because I'm in my 30s? Oh, you live in Minnesota, dude? You're in the States. You should be able to find a power supply on Amazon. If you pick up just any of like, I think actually Gamers Nexus they did a video on the Master Watt Cooler Master one. I think it was $55 for a 650 watt, and they actually gave it good ratings. So if you pick something up like that, you should be solid for most graphic cards you want to throw onto it. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this now and then be done making this board essentially. Yeah, I guess. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic stand. Yeah. Yeah, that's what everyone says. No one believes me when I say I'm in my 30s. Oh, yeah. Well, Micro Center. Yeah, I think they should have like the standard or the staple brands like the EVGAs and Corsairs and stuff. I'm actually not too sure. I never used their power spec. I think that's their in-house brand power supplies. I'm not sure how those are. They're usually the most discounted ones though, but you have a super small case, it's a desktop one. Well, then you're gonna have to get a new case. Yeah, I'm guessing you have like an office tower, office PC. Yeah, Dave 2D being almost 40 is crazy. Those Asian genetics. Yeah, EVGA B stock. Oh, right now actually, maybe we can take a look in a second. They've been having their $20 600 watts for the last few weeks, anyways. That I was seeing, so that would be a good cheap option. But I think the biggest problem is your case. It sounds like you're on an office like Slim Tower or something. So I don't know if you could transfer that motherboard out easily with all the different connectors. So yeah, there's that. I'm not Hmong. My wife is Hmong. Yeah, power spec. So the thing about power supplies is, even though like professional reviewers, when they give bad grades to them, a lot of the times it's not because of it'll actually like blow up and burn down your house. It's for other reasons. Um, and you can still have a perfectly functioning power supply uh, that doesn't get like a good grade on like the tier list or from like Johnny Guru and stuff like that. Like, I mean, a long time ago on my first few PC builds, I used to use like Raid Max and other crappy cheap power supplies, and I never had an issue with them really. But now knowing more, it's just worth it to spend the extra 10-15 bucks for a more reputable brand if you can. But it's not the end of the world if you accidentally bought like a crappier one, especially if you're not running a super high powered system, which most people aren't. Like, if you're just running mid range parts, then you're more than likely gonna be fine. Yeah, I think I'm done. Yeah, I heard Minnesota has a bunch of Hmong people. Okay, so here it is. We are done. We have workable surface. This is exactly how I do it when I do the B-roll for the videos. Just like this. Okay, so let me see. Wife, when did I get married? Oh yeah, so I'm married. Here's my wedding band. But I got married in July. I posted a Twitter post on it, but I didn't announce it on the channel. I think people just slowly realized I was wearing like a wedding ring. But yeah, I got married in July. For Gamers Nexus, it's fine. It's one of the best recommendations that Steve will give. Yeah, so I'm curious. So I remember when Steve put out a poll. Oh, I actually need to put on the feet. So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna put the feet on so that it can actually grip onto the surface. But it's just these rubber dome pads I'm gonna put on all the corners. But yeah, when Steve put out a poll for if people wanted to see a high-end or like a low-end power supply being reviewed, I was voting for like the low-end crappy ones. Like, why would you want to see like a high-end power supply that you know are going to get good marks reviewed? I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in seeing which of the lower-end ones, the low-cost ones, can actually get a good review or a good score. So yeah, this is essentially what the this little rubber feet used for like picture frames and stuff like that. We're gonna put it on each corner. Favorite DC hero, Green Lantern? Heck no. I'm not sure if I have a favorite DC hero because I'm not a DC person. I don't know. All their movies are just boring to me. And I don't want to sound like a stereotypical Marvel fanboy because I'm not. It's not like I love Marvel. I just find their movies more entertaining. I'm not a huge comic book guy in general, so it's not like I have some fanboyism towards Marvel. I just laugh more and have a more enjoyable time while watching Marvel movies. Yeah, I wish like I could learn how to review power supplies. That is like probably one of the things that if you can do and do well, you can make a lot of money doing it. Like it's the same person doing most of like the big like Tom's Hardware and stuff. It's the same person that they contract out to do the power supply review. You see the same name if you look at who the articles are written by. Oh, the DC animated movies are better? Yep. So that's awesome that Gamers Nexus is doing that. I'm looking forward to seeing all that stuff because honestly, there's only like a handful of people who can actually do it. And a couple of them stopped not too long ago. The days of Johnny Guru, the website is just down. I'm not sure if you guys have tried to go to it recently. The website went down. So that is one good source that is gone now. All right, so here's the board. It's done. That's pretty much it. So now I can use this for my B-roll. Out of the way. Right. For hanging out and doing that with me. But now we can go on to stuff where I can focus on chat more and maybe deal hunt for some stuff. So let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's not even like 1 of 1,000. I feel like it's 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 100,000. Yeah. RFN. How am I supposed to pronounce your name, by the way? A1RFN. If you tweet at me, here. If people want to tweet me their PCs, do hashtag NOAB stream rate my PC. If you guys want to tweet at me with your PCs and just have me take a look at it or want to show it off to other people, just post that, tag me in it, and put that hashtag, and then I'll pull those up later on. So, okay, we're gonna go to where is. Let's take a look at EVJB stock actually. See what we can find. If there's any power supplies on sale. So you got your 400-watt one for $20, 450. I don't get their pricing sometimes because the 600-watt ones are usually $20. So, and these are just like the white label too. Popular 600-watt, they upped it to $30. But I would say if you're on a pretty tight budget, this would be a pretty good option. I'll link this right here. So if you need a power supply for cheap, they do have them in on B stock. But at that point, you can just up to BQ series. I don't know what year this one is. This might be the one that doesn't have over temperature protection. Let's see if they have any graphics cards. Nice. You can spend like 50 or 60 bucks. Usually the higher end option. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, for sure. Can you tweet it at me, or if you can post the link here, Robert, I can open it up here too. Arise. Okay, wait. Aries or Arise? So if you go up to their higher end stuff, 70, yeah, the Supernova series. I would have to back check. The PSU tier list is a pretty good resource. We're doing a quick check on these. Then you can look at the individual. But no graphics cards? Yeah, graphics card. No, those are just AIOs. Audio cards. Yeah, so no graphics cards to be found. I think Midweek Madness is going. Facebook Marketplace. Can I even look at this without 3060? Okay. This is almost the exact same deal that I got when I bought it for the person. I got it for $625 though. I mean, this is, you know, for sure this is definitely overpriced. It's almost double the MSRP. But the real price of these cards are really like $450. So it is brand new. Let's look at what the prices are on eBay. If I wanted to buy one right now without waiting, there's none of them under. Jeez. These are 3060 Ti's. Some of them aren't, and none of them are that low. How much are they? The sold listing. Sold items. We have single 3060 Ti's going for 1300. What? There's no way you could get a 3080 for, I think, for 1300. It looks new in box. Yeah, if you could talk him down to like 575, he should still be making a good profit on it. It even at 575, like I would personally wait it out. If I could even get integrated graphics on like the 5600G, I would wait it out. But you said this was for your brother, right? So I mean, there's the cost of not having a system if you do need it for something, whether it be gaming or like for business, or, you know, video editing. Like for some people, it is worth spending the $200 premium to get it this year instead of next year. So for 575, if you can talk it down to that much, I don't think this would move that easily at 650. I think this is what the cards are sitting at, and there should be a bunch of them in this area, probably going for that much. That's where I was seeing on my offer up. Tons of 3060s for around $600 to $700, and they're not moving because they're not being competitive enough. Facebook Market, well, I wouldn't say Facebook Marketplace is full of scammers. I would say if they're trying to ship you the graphics card, definitely don't do that. That's like a scam. But if you can meet up with them in person and they could show it to you before you hand over the money, I would do that. Even though you still have to be careful that people aren't doing anything shady. You have to get the vibe right. Seem like they're. It's hard though because people could be fake. I guess rip you off. They could replace the graphics card inside or like give you a dead one. I don't know. Cheapest new in Sydney is what's 150 AUD or 1050 AUD to USD. Ooh, that's $800 almost. Yeah, I guess try to offer 550, see if he counters with something slightly higher. A claw for 575. Good luck on that one. Let's look at it's in my area. Unless someone has a specific area they want to look at. I'm just curious, like X360. Yeah, if you have a 2060 right now, I would say hold on to it. That's what I'm using in my personal system. Like it's perfectly fine. So we have a $500 one in New York. This looks like a scam. Member since October 20. Wait. He does have other items for sale though. Wonder if he would, or not he. They. Oh, I guess it is Timothy. But I'm curious if they would sell this locally. $500 for this. Hard to tell. They didn't write much. I think it's a scam though because of how new the account is. October 20. Brayden, I just got your tweet, but can you list the specs out on the tweet as well? Because I can't identify every. We look at, so we go back to 3060. Yeah, only pickup. Definitely should not do shipping unless it's through eBay or PayPal, in my opinion. They have the best buyer protection. We sort by low to high. $600. How old is this book? 5 months ago. This one was a month ago. Member since July 2019. Okay, so this is a little bit. Yeah, it's all just really expensive right now. Is 350 a good price for a 5600X? It's not if you are. Oh, let's look for a 6600 actually. So it's not if you have a. If you're able to get like a 6600 or 6600 XT at Micro Center, which I know everyone does at Micro Center, but people are telling me that those are the cards that are still in stock. So why get an older version that costs the same as the latest version of the buy in store? So yeah, unavailable. Change this to Columbus, Ohio is the one that I. Let's see what they have in there. Everything sold out, of course. What about the RX 6600? Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of the offer up ads usually, if it's not within the last week or so, it's usually people who forgot about their sold the item and they. I mean, Micro Center looks like they still have. Oh, they have the 6600 Pulse unavailable online, limited availability in store. I wonder if they actually have, because it doesn't give the amount. Sometimes it says like 12 plus available in store. I'm curious what this actually means. But instead of spending 350 on that, I would get like a 6600 if you can at a fair price, right? The Aces Gundam collab. Who did the video on that? Was it Hardware Canucks? Is there like a whole like landing page for that? Oh, there is. Aces X Gundam. Okay. This is very like unless they continue this with the next line of products, you're gonna start having mix and match as soon as you start upgrading parts. If you do a Gundam theme, it does look pretty sick though. If you are a Gundam fan. How much more expensive are these though? Okay, let me see where to buy the 3080 Gundam edition. Official retailer. Why does this not seem like it's okay? Comments of the tweet. All right, so let's pull up Raiden's tweet. Here. All right, so what do you want me to do with this? Just to take a look at it and rate it. So got the NZXT 10. You have Ryzen 5 3600 GTX 1060 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, I mean this looks like your system looks fine. Cable management could be cleaned up a little bit. Cables you can run through the bottom of the PSU shroud. Looks like you have a fan cable coming down here. You could usually route those to the top and come through the bottom or through the side. All these cables should be able to fit through holes at the top, so you don't have to be running them from the cable bar across. Everything should be. Other than that, I mean, I think this is the type of system that a lot of people are sitting on right now. They're sitting on parts that are a few years old. They're looking to upgrade, but they can't find anything. I think something like this, it's a hold you over system until the 3600 is actually really solid still. It's going to be that 1060 for modern games. So you want to upgrade that, but anything above a 1060 right now is really stupid. Like the 1060s, I think you can maybe find for 150 or 200, which isn't even a good price, but it's affordable to more people that are in the $500. Yeah, other than that, your system, I mean, doesn't look too bad. You could just clean up the cable management a little bit. If only Micro Center did mail order, that would be great if they shipped. They are doing stuff where they're selling through the Amazon store, so I know their SSD are on there at least. And hopefully over time they just try to add more to that. But tell you your next GPU upgrade. Where are you from? Have that? You don't have it listed on your page, so we could look for a graphics card for you right now if you. Right. The next graphics card upgrade from that, I would say, be like a 2060 or 2070. That's gonna be at least, fortunately. Even a 1070 would be a nice bump up, but 1070s are going for a really stupid. I don't know why. 1660 supers are also would be a solid bump up in performance. For 630, yeah. I mean, for the Ti bump up from a 3060, I think it would be worth. Well, unless you can get it for 150, maybe. I don't know if that person's gonna let go 3060, 550. But you can still try. Okay, so the Valve Steam Deck. North Florida. Okay, do you have like a town that I can put in, or can I just put? Offer up. This is just Florida, but you have a zip code that would work. You have a 1080? No, 1080 Ti's. You should not upgrade. That's better than a 2080. I think isn't that better than a 2080 Super even? Either that or it's close to it. No, I mean what are you trying to do? Play on 4K Cyberpunk with ray tracing or something? I think if you have a 2080 Ti, you should just chill and enjoy. Oh, your brother's running a 3060? Yeah, so the Ti would be a nice. No, Robert, remember though, that $630 after if I don't know what the tax. If it's like 10%, like it is in Seattle, that's a $700 graphics card. Or on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, there's no tax. So take that into account. It's really gonna be essentially $550 versus $700. Right? 32444. Okay. Local pickup only. Yeah. So let's just look at GTX 60. Oh my goodness. Nothing there. See what 1070s are going for. This is a 2-year-old post. See, this is how cheap they were going for though. 2 years ago. $170. That is crazy. That's unheard of right now. Oh, is it cutting out? Sorry about that. Here, let me move the mic closer. Thanks for... Okay, this should be better. The mic is closer now. I wonder why it's cutting out though. Oh, yeah, I know why. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way. Everyone else just like not telling me that my audio game's not on point. I think it is because of the noise, the gate. Yeah, I think that's why. Let me change that. There we go. This should be better. I do want it to pick up more than not though. So I think I did have the settings too sensitive. Okay, so let me change the zip code again. Yeah, so let's see what 2060s are. It looks like you're just in an area that doesn't have much. Yeah, I wonder if there's just not a lot of people who are into PCs around here selling. Because OfferUp, I would say, is in my area, anyways. OfferUp has the most to choose from compared to like Facebook and Craigslist. But man, we're not finding anything. This is $300 9 months ago for a 1080. Yeah, this isn't working out. You don't want to get like a 580 pulse. Is the camera glitching? Which camera? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, it might be glitching because this is a DSLR that I have two DSLRs set up right now. So one of them is using the actual Canon software. The other one's a direct HDMI feed into the system. So that might be why this one is being weird. This is the HDMI direct in one. Hey, Coalition Chris, I think it cracks me up that this Christopher Arellano has a very similar name to you. Every time I see it, I almost get confused. Can you do Minnesota zip code? Okay. Yeah, so for the Florida, where I don't think there's like any graphics card that's really worth it. Especially since if we sort by newest, 4 months ago, and we're on the top row. There's nobody is selling in your area, unfortunately. So you have to look to eBay. And at eBay, all the cards I mentioned earlier are going to be starting at like $400, unfortunately. So we're going to change this up for the next person. 55106. St. Paul, see listings. Okay, what were you looking for again, Aries? Oh, that's the exact same? I thought the spelling was slightly different. Is Casey Canadian and are you two? No, we're both from Washington. I think he was born and raised. I'm born California, raised Washington. I'm out of focus. I can't see here. Let me get the focus right. There we go. That's better. Thanks for the heads up on that one. Oh yeah, sorry. We were talking about the Stream Deck earlier. Not Stream Deck, Steam Deck. I always confuse the two names and say the wrong one. But the Steam Deck, I actually went to buy it, but I bought the wrong one. I bought the smallest capacity one, which I think they said that the SSD would be a pain to swap out. Like, I wasn't sure if it's going to be soldered in or not easily accessible. So then I canceled my order. And when I did that and tried to order the other one, the queue for it got pushed like multiple months back compared to when I did it on launch. So then I said, screw it. I'm not going to cover the Steam Deck on launch. So nothing, just anything good. So honestly, right now, almost every piece of PC hardware except for graphics cards is priced very well if you're buying it brand new. So like, I wouldn't even consider really buying used power supplies unless it's EVGA stock. But I wouldn't consider that over just buying like a $50 or $60 brand new on Amazon or Newegg power supply. Same with cases, motherboards, RAM, even CPUs are priced very good right now. Graphics cards would be the only thing that I'm like, would be looking in the used market to try to get a decent discount on. But just looking at St. Paul right now, just typing in graphics card, like this actually, This computer might be better than yours. Let's see. It has a 1050 Ti. What's the? It's a Z77, so it's an older Intel. Ooh, i5 2500K. I lied. Never mind. 1080 Ti for $600. If you could talk this down to $500, it wouldn't be a bad deal. But you're still gonna have to upgrade the rest of your PC because you said you had basically like an office PC, right? When is the summer LAN video coming out? Oh, summer LAN video is coming out hopefully Friday or Saturday. So in like a few days. Yeah. So when you guys put your zip codes, what are you just looking for graphics cards? Is that a safe assumption that everyone who wants to look for stuff in their local area is looking for graphics cards? Let's see. Oh, this one's not bad. Oh wait, that's a 760. Whoop. I was tricked by the picture. It looked like a 10 series card. 3060 Ti. Nope, that's not a good deal. Yeah, these are all horribly priced. Dang. 960. This is better than integrated graphics. If you could talk this down to like $80, it wouldn't be the worst deal in the world. 4GB version too. And it won't take a crazy powerful graphics card. And it doesn't pair too badly with your older i7. Oh, Casey? No. We're not Canadian. We just live in Washington, and I guess that Canadian goose jacket is just to keep warm because we're right next to Canada. Oh, you're only 12? Then it's tough. Trying to navigate the hardware market right now and not being like old enough to make money and make your own purchases and having to rely on parents. It's a really tough sell, I think, because if your parents aren't into the hobby as well, they're not going to like the high prices. So yeah, it's hard. Okay, so Craig, what did you want to look for at 65804 zip code? We're just going through these kind of rapid fire just because we're finding a lot of the same things. Okay. Yeah, if there's no rating and if the account is like 1 month old, started in like October or September 2021, do not do shipping, please. Do local meetups. Oh no, not. So we're looking at. Hey, this doesn't look too bad. This is 1 year ago though, so this is probably gone. All right, see you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks again for helping with the stream setup and stuff like that. Craig, where did you go? What are we looking for? I mean, I think the 1070 is like the sweet spot of performance and price right now. This is a month old, dang. Actually, 1650 wouldn't be too bad either. If you can get a 1650 or 1650 Super, nope, there's nothing. Great. Any 1660s? No? 2060? You guys could also check out Reddit Hardware Swap. Prices on there tend to be a little bit better, but I could only assume that a lot of people, there's not enough supply of graphics cards for the demand. Like, also, some people, like, if they get a new graphics card, they'll sell theirs off for a fair price just to help the next person out. But there's no incentive to really do that. Like, why wouldn't someone want to get as much for their card as possible and get these ridiculous amounts for it? So that's just something you kind of have to expect. AMD GPUs, like, okay. I mean, I usually find that these are a lot more expensive. Yeah, so these, I guess it's equally as expensive. I think the older ones, like the 5700, those are, those are going for like 800 to $1,000. But if you're looking for an AMD one, what do you have right now, Craig? Just so I can get an idea of what is a good, decent upgrade from. Yeah, let's take a look at Reddit build a PC sales at the same time as doing this. Here we go. I'm curious if there's any graphics cards being shown. Okay. Wait, no, not build a PC sales. Hardware swap. We're not gonna find graphics cards on build a PC sales. Oh, you have a 5700 XT? Dude, I'm sure you can sell that for like at least $700 to $800, if not more. If you go on eBay, you can get the most for that, but that's risky, and eBay is going to take big fees. So if you can find a miner in your local area who's willing to pay for it because they can return their investment, you could probably get, let's see, let's look for 6800. I feel like you can do, wait, Saipan, what? Oh, there's none in your area, okay. There's actually none in your area. Like RX graphics card. Yeah, there's nothing. Take a look at your Facebook Marketplace. I would say, like, remember the video that I did? I actually did the trade for both the 3070, but I had to add cash on top of it because at the time there wasn't that breakthrough in mining that made them like super good yet, so they weren't as valuable. But right now, like the 5070 XTs are so valuable that you should try to find someone who would do like a direct trade or maybe a trade with 100 on top or something like that if you want to upgrade. Though I think a 5700 XT is a super solid card though. Also, why are you trying to upgrade after only one generation? Like, I think you should upgrade every other generation at the soonest. Though it's your money, I can't tell you what to do with it. But if you're upgrading every generation, you're gonna tend to lose out on like the most money when it comes to reselling and stuff like that, and getting a good. I need to close the basement door, but yeah, getting like good like the most out of your money. Give me 1 second. People are starting to come home and stuff, making all kinds of noises. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. You want to buy then sell, or you want to buy or do direct trade simultaneously. Do not sell first. Otherwise, you're going to be locked out of a graphics card for who knows how long. Can confirm some miner offered you $1,200. Yeah, for a 5700 XT. It makes me think back and like, man, why did I trade those other cards for so low? But at the time, I needed the other cards that I was going for, so it was just what the value was at the time. Okay, if we look at hardware swap, people are selling OLED Nintendo Switches 3700X for 180 shipped. That's pretty cheap. That's like 180 out the door. So, any graphics cards though? I don't think so. This person had a 3060 Ti, brand new in box, for 720. They didn't get any comments or bites, it looks like. But yeah, hardware swap, even though it is a community of like-minded people. Oops, what am I doing? I gotta show the browser. Yeah, that's a good point. A good tactic right now is to buy a pre-built, and then if you can sell off the rest of the parts or repurpose the rest of the build, then you won't really get ripped off as bad on the graphics card. That's like such a horrible like it's horrible that we've come to that though, that you have to do that to get a good deal on a graphics card. You got a 2080 Ti Founders Edition. How much would that resell for? 2080 the Ti. That should, I would think that would be going easily for close to 1,000. Let's see what eBay has them for. eBay is probably gonna have them for even more. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like 1,200 or something. Yep, 1,200, 1,000, 1,800. Okay. We gotta look for the sold listings though. Never look at bidded listings for price reference. It's like people link me prices like that all the time, saying I found it for cheaper or something. I'm like, no. When the bid ends, it's gonna go up a lot higher. So we look at 1,200, 1,100, 1,200 ish, about 1,200. Yeah. So 2080 Ti's are going for pretty steadily anywhere from 1,100 to 1,200 right now. This one went for a lot cheaper for some reason, 800, and this was only today. It was a bid though. Wait, was it a bid or best offer? Let me look at this listing. Why was this so cheap? There's nothing that says it's broken. Yeah, Newegg, if you can get in on their bundles for the Newegg shuffles, that's one of the more reliable methods. I was able to get one through Newegg Shuffle after trying for like weeks straight. I know a couple of the viewers in chat have been able to. I have family members who have, so definitely look up Newegg Shuffle and check out the EVGA drops as well. Yeah, I don't know why this card went for so cheap. Did it? Was this just like buy it out? I don't see any like how many bids or anything either. So I don't know. This might be a scam account. No, this is a member since 2011. Interesting. Sometimes these older accounts they get hacked, so don't just look at an account and think like, oh, this deal's legit. You got to be very careful when you're buying stuff like graphics cards because there's more scammers, or there's a lot more scammers now than there used to be because of how desperate everyone is. Yeah, they only asked for 800 though. There's something that seems off about that. Actually, let me look at. They didn't have anything sold within the last. They don't have feedback. Okay, very fast shipping. What did they sell? Legend of Zelda. So this seems. I guess it is legit. It just seems very odd that they asked for so little on this. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome back. Yeah, so it wasn't a bid. So they just listed it as buy it now for 800. That I don't know. I wouldn't have trusted that if I saw it pop up. But then again, it depends on if you have money that you're able to like lose for like a few weeks. Because if you do get scammed, it takes time to like get your money back, right? All right, see ya, Braden. Thanks for stopping by. Russia is selling 5700 XTs for $400 apparently. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we look here, there's for the most part there. Oh, is this the $400 one you were talking about? No, this one's from Pennsylvania. Is this broken? Used for a year, dust free, works fine. Interesting. This one sold on October 20th with no bids either. I mean, this is actually a pretty good price. You could flip this for twice the amount. Probably had a brick in the box. Yeah. Yeah. If someone is doing the right thing and needed cash in a hurry, they should sell locally. So eBay doesn't take any fees and they could sell it in person and not have to deal with, because sellers can get scammed too. Buyers can make up stories. They can try to like switch out the product before opening it. They can do all these things to screw over sellers as well. So if I was trying to sell something and do the right thing and sell it at a fair price and get my money as fast as possible, eBay is not the place I would do it. Their fees are too big. I would list it on OfferUp, sell it within like 30 minutes because the price is that good, and then keep all the cash for myself. So, yeah. All right. Thanks for doing the Bitly links, by the way, Robert. That's very convenient. You got 6600 XT for 520 sold out. I mean, this is definitely higher than the MSRP of what 380 for base models or low end models. I wouldn't imagine high end add-in board partner cards should be up to like 520, but I don't know. I wouldn't be desperate enough to pay 520 for this. But then again, we were talking about 3060s for like 550 and 600 earlier. It's hard. It depends on how desperate you are for a card, honestly. I think this is overpriced, but compared to everything else we just saw, and you're really only going to be competing with the 3060 Ti and 3060 in this price range. You're not going to get a 3070 for this low. So they're about the same. Your local police department has special spots right in front of the station to meet sellers. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't know of any local police departments near me if they do that or not. But I usually meet in the daytime in a very public parking lot, usually at like the Home Depot or, something like that. So I'm not too worried about getting robbed usually. Yeah. Plus, you saw in that one video, or if you saw that one, where as soon as I sense that something may be wrong, like if I'm doing a deal and I'm always super aware of my surroundings. I'm always looking around at like other cars, other people, like if they're looking at me and stuff like that. And if I sense something is shady, I'll call it off. Like the one video where I did the coin flip for a free PC, as soon as I saw the car parked next to me, someone opened the door and it spooked me. I got right back in my car and I said, hey, we're meeting somewhere else. So then we moved the meet spot. So yeah, definitely be careful if you're doing new and used deals, like part hunting in your local area. I think Christopher Yee mentioned in the past that he got held up at like, I'm not sure if it was gunpoint or like at knife point, but he said he got robbed during a deal once. So definitely be careful. And yeah, please do not get killed over PC hardware. Hey, what's up, Wooliest Snake? Long time no see. Yeah. So we were looking at 5700 XTs for $1,000, but I'm not saying those were good deals. We were just looking, just browsing, seeing how stupid it is, and kind of, all being sad together. These are minor projected prices. They go for that much because they mine. Yeah, that's true. So you want to get cards that are not attractive to miners, but there's still the scalper issue. I think scalpers are just as much of an issue as miners are. And the whole scalping thing, I don't know. Does it seem like it's been a rise in like of becoming an issue more recently? It's not just graphics cards. People are scalping Pokemon booster packs. I've been seeing on social media. The new Xbox fridge, people that sold out almost instantly. This thing, yeah, right here. This Xbox mini fridge. I thought it looked pretty cool. I wasn't trying to buy one, but I saw it on Twitter. People were saying these were being resold for like triple the price or something. And it was only $100. So yeah, people are reselling these for $300 already. I kind of want one. It looks pretty cool. But this whole scalping thing, I'm not sure if maybe it's because I'm paying more attention to it now due to the graphics cards. But it seems like everything is being scalped like crazy now. Event tickets for things like PAX and concerts and stuff. It seems like a crazier issue now more than ever for some reason. You're into Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. I played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, but I didn't play more than I think like 3 or 4 boosters in the sets anyways. I haven't touched Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time, but yeah, I played a crap ton of Yu-Gi-Oh. But yeah, even Yu-Gi-Oh, stupid crazy prices. To wait in line for, yeah, to make a bit of money. It depends on what you do. Like some people aren't working if they're still on unemployment or something. They have free time to do it. But some people, they're not making that much at their main job if they're like making near minimum wage. That spending a couple of days and making like $200 to $300 profit. That is like multiple days of work for them. So yeah. What is Topies? Are they these hats? You're trying to scalp these like explorer hats, safari helmets. um, the official simulator to drop. Wait, what do you mean by that? Like Yu-Gi-Oh's online card playing simulator? Yeah. Well, I guess I'm. Oh, we have polls now. Have you bought? We can do polls now, but I'm curious. Um, wait, did he go out? Yeah. So the poll is: have you bought scalp products in the past before? I'm trying to think if I have or not. I don't. The fact that I'm struggling to think about it, I think it means that I have not. Um, yeah, I can't think of any products that I bought that have been scalped. Maybe PAX tickets, but it wasn't for. It was like for $5 more, so I wouldn't consider that much more. Usually, what happens with PAX or those kind of concert event tickets, if they can't sell them and it's like the day of the event, they'll let them go for like face value just to recoup their costs. So, yeah. Ooh, full-fledged online game. I would be interested in that. So it would be kind of like the Magic the Gathering game, I guess, or like Hearthstone. That's interesting. I would totally. I think Yu-Gi-Oh was the only card game that I actually played extensively, but this was back in like 2002, 2003. I haven't played since then, so there's like so many new cards and rules that I probably am not caught up to speed with. But yeah, I collected Pokemon cards, did not play it as much. I played it a little bit. I actually played the Game Boy version, the Game Boy Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy Color. And Magic the Gathering, I tried playing for a little bit, but by that point, I was not as interested anymore. But I would definitely play Yu-Gi-Oh. Why scalp a mini fridge? Nobody's gonna buy a mini fridge. Actually, I'm curious if there's any for sale in my area. I actually just it would be cool to have a mini fridge to have drinks that are chilled nearby, like instantly. So let me look. Local pickup only. Okay, Xbox fridge. There's none in my area. It looks like, but people are selling them for anywhere from double to triple. There's somebody with this huge one. I don't understand this one, but oh, it's a joke. Okay. I was about to say. Do you play PC Building Sim? I played it for a little bit. I think it's frustrating that like trying to put parts in, you have to like well what I remember from it, you have to like get it it didn't I guess it didn't feel as authentic to what I know PC building felt like. It felt really off for some reason. Just like being able to maneuver around the PC and stuff, so it was hard for me to play. Um Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Okay, I definitely need to check this out later. Thanks for saying that over, Robert. Yeah, so most of the people, over three quarters, basically say no, you haven't bought stuff scalped. So, someone else sent in their build. So let's take a look at this. Rate your PC. Okay, so you got a 3300X. Where are you from? 3300X for a long time was very rare. Like they weren't really sold in the US. But you have a 3300X RX 570. That's a solid pairing, 8 GB version. I wonder if you could have sold that to miners, but then you'd have trouble finding a card. And then B450 Asus board, 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, this is pretty solid. Your cable management actually looks pretty good. You got your white cable sleeves there. Let's see. I don't see single like 120 millimeter rads too often. Usually because you can get the same cooling performance on just like a tower cooler, but yeah, I mean everything. This looks like a pretty sweet, clean white build. Good job. Nothing much to nitpick about it. Are you trying to upgrade anytime soon, Jacob? Oh, you found the 3300X on Facebook Marketplace. How much was it going for? All right, see you, Aries. Thanks for stopping by. Stango Bango or Stango Bango. I don't know if it's mostly 17-year-olds doing these scalping or flipping. I think it's mostly like people with actually like have an income source that they could go out and make the investment to buy these things, to buy like as many of the as they can and scalp. I'm not sure how many like younger people, especially since come on, camera. Why you do this to me? Why does camera do this to me? I think. Give me one moment. The DSLR is not cooperating. Come on. I do not have Discord. Just if you at me on Twitter and put this in, I could look at your stuff. But I do not have Discord. Why is the Canon card? Why you do this to me right now? Did my camera just die on me? When you're asking Norse, when you're asking about the mouse pad, are you asking about this one right here? This is from Bad Seed Tech. Here, I can link it. This is the mouse pad that I used. It's another content creator. He does keyboard reviews and stuff. But if you want to check it out, that's the one I'm currently using. But I have other ones that I bought as well. This is. I don't know why this is not working. I wonder if my camera is just getting too hot from being on for too long. Or if the capture card just died for being on for too long. Alright, see if I can get this fixed. My main PC specs are right now it's a 3900X Ryzen 9 3900X and a RTX 2060 normal non-super with 3600 or no with 32 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz RAM. I mean, even if you don't have that special of a PC, every PC is special to whoever owns it, right? It's so the battery's fine. Like I actually have a wall adapter for it, and it works when the mini HDMI is not plugged in. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, I could probably switch it with this camera now. All right. Why do I gotta have all these stream issues every single time? All right, I think this will work. This will work for now. There it is. Okay. I just need to brighten it up a bit. Oh, too bright? Okay. Yep. The difficult thing is trying to get two DSLRs hooked up to the computer because the software doesn't really support it. So I have to come up with a more creative solution with one having a capture card and one using the actual solution through USB. So I'll get it figured out. If anything, I might just have to buy a higher quality webcam just so I can get the face stuff. Okay, so we go back to the face. Let me copy this one. Bam. Okay. So we're good there. This is good morning. Where are you from, Logical? What time is it there? Okay, you sent the PC? You sent the PC. I didn't see anything. Am I planning a LAN party for Halo Infinite's launch since it's free to play? Ooh, we might have to play. No, we don't really plan LAN parties around games. We just have our LAN parties. We do our LAN parties just based. Whoa. What was that? Okay. Did you guys hear that? Someone dropped something in the kitchen upstairs. But the next LAN party is gonna be around February timeframe. We'll see. So we do them roughly about 6 months apart, usually around the beginning of the year, like January, February, and then in sometime in the mid to late summer. So we don't get, when is Halo Infinite's launch date? December. Okay, so we might play it during the next LAN because it'll be out by then, but I don't think we'll be having a LAN in December. Yeah, you blame the cats? Yeah, the cats, they have knocked over a bunch of stuff. I think that was my wife though. Yeah, that or her sister. They're probably upstairs cooking or getting ready to make food or something. Yeah, it sounded like a bowl like a glass bowl that dropped and then just was rotating over and over again. But yeah, Halo Infinite, December 8th. I haven't been following this. I mean, I haven't really been into Halo since probably Halo 2. Because Halo 3 was on the next Xbox, right? I only had the original Xbox. I didn't get an Xbox 360. So I played Halo 1 and 2 a lot, like doing the system link and everything, because we didn't have fast enough internet to play online. But yeah, doing system link. I enjoy the franchise, so I would look forward to this. I need to look more into it though, but another game that I could play, and if it's free for LAN, then I'm all for it. Do you game? Yeah, so I do game on the Vert mouse. So this is the Vert mouse right here. Don't judge me for. I don't think those are. Is that oil stains? Are my fingers that oily right now, or is that just the plastic rubbing off? I can't tell. But yeah, so I do game on the vertical mouse. It's just a lot easier on my wrist. Oh yeah, which I'm not sure if you guys watched the UFD stream, but I talked a little bit how bad my wrists are on there. This is what my wrists sound like. So yeah, so my wrists, both wrists are actually bad, but my right one is worse. So the mouse definitely helps with that, so that I don't have to pronate my wrist as far. This is a more relaxed, natural position. But yeah, I do game on it because, like I said before, I'm not like a hardcore gamer, and even with shooters and stuff, I can play with this just fine. This is the Logitech. I forgot which mouse is the MX Vertical, like Bluetooth version. But yeah, okay. So we're coming up on 2.5 hours of stream now. Oh, someone. I think we're just gonna wind down unless anyone had anything specific they want to talk about. I just wanted to say thanks again for the new members that joined today. The membership is a new thing to the channel, so let me see, and I'm gonna end the poll. Yeah, so it's just another way people have asked me to set up like Patreons and stuff in the past. I think this being directly related to the streams and giving emotes and stuff, I think this is more preferable for me. For people who do want to support, but you don't have to, if you can't afford to, of course. But let's see. You would use to act like a sniper. You use the Ergo Plus trackball. I'm guessing that's not the game with, right? The best ultra wide monitor you would buy right now. Depends on what your definition of best is. So like for my ultra wide, the one that I have on the bottom is an Acer, some random assortment of letters and words. It's 144 hertz and 1440p, but it's not very color accurate. I think I need to check the calibration again, but the calibration was like 80% sRGB accurate or something like that. So it depends. Like, are you also looking for a color accurate monitor? Because that would drive the price way up if you have to find something IPS. Yeah, I'm still doing PC ratings. Just if you're sending them in, I'll take a look. But dude, this is a it's that Cooler Master case that they updated with these kind of like fractal, kind of like design on the tempered glass. This looks clean. You have a 3070 Founders Edition in here. Very clean on the cable routing. Everything's tied together pretty well. If anything, it's funny that it's funny that in this build, the RTX 3070 is what sticks out as like not matching, right? Everything else, like the cooler, is that just the Hyper 212 RGB? Yeah, the white and RGB for everything else kind of matches. It's just this being its kind of like gold, bronzish color. It is the least matching thing of the setup, but this is still a very nice looking build. And you have solid specs: 5600X, 3600 megahertz RAM, and 3070. Very, very solid build for right now. Any headsets? No, honestly, if you haven't checked out Bad Seed Tech, he is more into like the headphones review game, and I know he himself has a very big head. So Brian Phillips from Bad Seed Tech, he's done a ton of headphone reviews. Yeah, so he has a lot of them throughout the channel. So definitely check that out. I'll link it here, but yeah, I'm not really into like headphones. Oh, where do you go to become a member? There should be a join button. Let me see. So we go to here. Yeah, there should be a join button here, and it gives you the information afterwards. Or I guess if you're watching the live stream, you can click here, and then it'll give you the information. As a fellow large-headed person, indeed. Yeah, my head is pretty small in comparison. The best advice is to stop buying gaming headsets. Yeah, like, I guess, did you want the mic to be attached to it specifically? Or when you said headset, you use that interchangeably with headphones. I think a lot of unless you want to pay for RGB. Hey, it's broken. Welcome to being a member. Now you have access to emotes and loyalty badge. Thank you for the support. Oh, did it? Oh no. No. Wait, no, that should have been fine. There it is. It just came delayed. Thanks for the support. Yeah, that's a good point that Robert's making. I think most headsets, their mic quality, it can't be matched compared to like an actual dedicated mic. So, but it is more portable though. So there's trade-offs, right? It depends on what you're looking for. I actually need to get some wireless earbuds just for my own listening pleasure around the house and stuff like that. Something that's not over the ear and all huge and stuff. You don't have space for a standalone mic on top of having a loud family. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Um, yeah, mic space, whether it be getting like a clamp arm like this one or something that sits on the desk, it does take up space. I think I can add more emotes now. Let me go ahead and do that while we're just chilling for the last. I'm gonna cut it off at 7, so 7 more minutes of stream left. We're just chilling and talking. Let me know if you guys have any other things you want to talk about. Let me add more emotes though for the members. Okay, here we go. I can add one more. Which one do I want to add? Headphone. Oh, what kind of head injury did you get, Shane? If it's not too personal. If you don't want to share, then that's fine. Okay. Which one do I want? I'll do the hype one. We'll add the hype emote. Okay. I am not playing New World. Okay, so Robert, you linked an Amazon product. Get a Raycon sponsorship. Raycon actually has reached out to me for sponsorships to them. So I have some. How do these fit in the ear? I was thinking about getting ones that are shaped like the AirPods, just because I like the way they sit on the ear. My wife got AirPods, but I wouldn't want to spend that much on them. I think Wise earbuds, Wise Pro, they had a similar shape. Is that what they're called? Wise Earbuds Pro. Yeah, some similar shape like this where it has like a stem that's like lightweight is what I was thinking about. I've had these kinds of headphones before where it's kind of like a big solid chunk, and they didn't stay in my ear as well. But yeah, essentially I want something similar to this. What do I do for a living? I'm a structural engineer, and that's been my like profession for about over 10 years now. Yeah, free earbuds. Okay, does anyone here have Raycons? I'm curious. Because Raycons, to me, I didn't want to do their sponsorship because I feel like they may be overpriced for their quality, and they seem like a company that spends a lot of their money on marketing. And almost everyone does Raycon ads, but I'm not sure if their price to performance or quality is there. I think it's just more of a name brand and marketing thing. But let me know if you have Raycons and think they're actually good. When did you do? Suns fan asked when I first started getting into PC tech. I got into PC tech probably around the age of 13 or 14 when I started playing computer games more, and that was back in 2003, 2004-ish time frame. But I didn't build my own first computer until 2009, I believe. Here we go. Yeah, this will be something up my alley. Anchor. Yeah, Anchor makes solid stuff. I have like tons of their just random accessories and like power banks and cords and stuff. So, okay, I'll definitely take a look at these. Dang, 11,000 ratings. Probably not all for this product, but still. Yeah, this is the shape I would want. $50, not bad. AirPods for the win. Yeah, how much are AirPods though? Aren't they like 150 or something? When my wife wanted to get them, I was like, oh, they're 130. Okay. Too much for me. Do AirPods even work on Android phones? I'm a boomer. Is 30 the cutoff age for a boomer? If so, then I guess I am a boomer. But I mean, I think I could blend in with Zoomers with, what I'm interested in and stuff like that. I don't act too boomery, I don't think. Check out Nothing earbuds. Oh, I think wasn't that the one that Dave 2D covered? They're like half clear. Is that the one? Yeah, I saw these. They're like partially transparent. How much were these going for again? I actually commented on Dave's video when he talked about these, I believe. Cost. $100. Okay. Yeah, it was like a OnePlus co-founder. Okay. Yeah, I remember these. They're double the price of the Anchor ones though. I'm not sure they're double the quality. They do work on Android. Okay. Oh. Due to Raycon comments. Okay, Raycon. Multiple skull fractures and lucky not. Oh, wow. Jeez. With steel capped boots? Did you get into like a fight? That sounds like to be kicked in the head by that. Either that or like trampled or something. Sorry to hear that. But glad you're still alive. Losing your right eye after being blind for a year. Oof. My favorite energy drink. Dude, okay, we gotta talk about this. Maybe this is the boomer in me, but does anyone remember Jolt energy drinks? They came in these battery oh my goodness. Yeah, did anyone drink this back in like, what, 2006 or whenever it was popular? This was my favorite energy drink of all time. I wish they still made this. It was so good. But essentially, it's a blueberry soda. Other than that, I'm a fan of Ball's Guarana energy drink. So Ball's is really good. And then the new Mountain Dew, I think it's called the Rise. Yeah, Mountain Dew Rise energy drinks. I had this recently. These are actually, I like the flavor of this. I can't drink energy drinks that taste like chemicals, and that's what, to me, Monster, Red Bull, Rockstar, all those taste like chemicals to me. I can only really drink energy drinks that taste like kind of like pure soda. So the Mountain Dew Rise is good. Amped from Mountain Dew. Balls is good. But I wish they still made the Jolts. Wait, Robert, how old are you, by the way? I'm not sure if you've told me in the chat before, but if I were to guess, if you told me before, was it like in the late 20s? Like 26 to 28 time or range? You drink Bang. Bang actually also has some pretty decent flavors. I'm not sure if I support everything that they support if you want to get political, but I mean, yeah, Bang, the flavor is not too bad. Bang, and then what is it? Rain is pretty good too. So there's basically any energy drink that tastes like soda and doesn't taste chemically, I like. Like Rain, the blueberry, this blue one, that's pretty good. Surge was the double version of Mountain Dew by Coke. Was it? Maybe I think I'm confusing Squirt with it, but easiest way to acquire GPU nowadays is to buy a pre-built, unfortunately, and then sell off the rest of the parts. Oh, you're 23. Oh, wow, you're a bit younger. Yeah, I was imagining you being like the mid to late 20s. Happy early birthday, unless I see you next week, and then I can say happy birthday on stream. Also, remember Pimp Juice energy drink? I've never heard of that. Is this gonna be not safe for work? Yeah, tons of beverages out there. Pimp Juice, huh? Is this by Nelly? I've never heard of this. This is very interesting. Nitro. Oh, NOS? Wait, was Nitro NOS? Was it called I didn't know. I only knew it as NOS. I didn't know it as Nitro. But yeah, I remember NOS. Isn't this thing still around? Yeah, this blue can was the one I remember the most of. Oh, oh, there's the wife. There's the wife. Yes, I'll finish up in right now actually. So we are past 7 p.m. Let me make sure I didn't miss any of the comments. Let me what's up, you're the guy. Oh, yes. Match. Let me respond to you about the Chrono Trigger post. Or if you yeah, I'll put an imager thing of the full size image. Thanks for the reminder. I'll hit you back up on Instagram. Um Favorite food and soda. Favorite food, probably. Oh, I can't think of what my favorite food is right at the moment. There's too many things. Probably pho or something like that along those lines, or Boomba Way or something. So, favorite soda, anything blueberry, like blue raspberry flavored. Is it worth upgrading a 1060 to a 3060? Yes, yes, it is. 1060 to a 3060 or 3060 Ti is super worth it. How old am I? I am 32 years old, 32 and a half. Your car has NOS can, like actual NOS in it? Okay. Oh, Nitro. Yeah, see, so Nitro was a different energy drink. Yeah, I think it was this one you're talking about. I didn't ever actually drink these, or I've never heard of these. Um, Water was the only energy drink when you were a kid. Shane, are you like, what, 45? Um, But all right, other than that, that's gonna wrap it up for the stream. Actually, so thanks to everyone for attending. Thanks to the new members of the channel. It means a lot for you to give your support. LAN party stories, the full video. I'm trying to get it out on Friday so that it can start your weekend off strong. But if I don't get it out on Friday, I'll get it out on Saturday. But that's the goal right now. Next week, I'm gonna try to do a build in the Cooler Master NR200 case is a ITX case, so that should be a fun stream. But other than that, I want to thank the mods. Chris, if you're still here, I think you left earlier, but then Robert, Cal, thank you for being here for modding the last stream in this one. And yeah, thanks to everyone else for watching. I will see you in the comments of this video if you watch this after the fact, or in the LAN party video comments. But yeah, take it easy, everyone. Have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week. We're halfway through the week. Yay!